T-Speaker 222 with Swing Traders Anonymous. It's 1:45 p.m. on the East Coast here in the United States of America. I want to go over the state of crypto real quick so that everybody can get a look at today's market conditions. I want to thank you for coming here. We do swing trades, but it's also become the home of Bitcoin, Bitcoin dominance, the total crypto market cap, Tether, and also the Bitcoin chart. So we're going to start off with the total crypto market cap. Make sure to hit that like button if you're new to the channel or returning even. Subscribe as well. We're getting close to 900 subscribers. Make sure, if you could, I would really appreciate if you would share this far and wide on social media. Try to get more people here. We're growing pretty rapidly. We got to take it to the next step, and it would be fantastic. I can't wait until we can have a subscription service so I can offer members of my subscription service special perks and all that stuff. But we have to get the partnership first, but we're about 75% complete to those steps. So I want to thank each and every one of you for the continuous dedication to the channel. Couldn't do it without each and every one of you. So total crypto market cap is at 2.622 trillion. We're down, we're up 1.42%. We're up about 36.46 billion. Oh, wait a minute, that's in the last hour though. No, about 35 points. No, 3.5, roughly 3.6. So we went from about 2.59 to 2.62 trillion. So we're up about 1.40%. If we take a look at the chart, we came up to our resistance of 2.645 trillion. I think we nailed this. 2.42, it came down. Actually, almost came back within where we were talking about, below it, because we're in an up channel. So we came right down to an apex point where we can break back up, and that's exactly what happened. We had to make a move. We made a move back up. We're testing these upper support areas that are now being used as resistance. We didn't quite get to 2.75 trillion. Our wicks keep getting pulled back in the daily. If we look at this in the 4-hour time frame, we've got heavy resistance at 2.645 trillion, which was where the cup would be completed. And honestly, if I'm looking at this logically, I'm thinking that this is going to pull back down and just finish it off like that. So that's what I'm thinking in the total crypto market cap. If it does hold 2.645 trillion and pop over it and then use it as support, we go up 2.757 trillion next. If we fail it, we come down to 2.5 and ultimately 2.42 and farther. Bitcoin dominance chart is starting to make a little reversal here. I think what's happening here is we're going to do something like, whoops, we're going to come down, we're going to come back up, we're going to come back down, and this is where we're going to start our reversal and then do a cup and handle here. So I believe a crash is getting ready to be built, and you can see it in the Bitcoin total dominance chart. The Bro shares is at 36.65. If you don't know what that is, that's the Bitcoin ETF, the BITO. It's been a disaster ever since it came on. It's taken billions and billions and billions of dollars out of the crypto and alt markets. And what's happening is it's kind of doing exactly what we said. We thought way up there that it was going to come down to 32.92, and in an up and down fashion, it's making its way there. We're getting rejected here, and if we get rejected at that point, we are in fact going to come down to where I said. So if 37.37 holds as resistance, it's coming down to 33.25 as we've been predicting for weeks and even months. Tether, it's holding that support. I think we're building this. I'm telling you, everything's pointing to a crash in the crypto markets. This is just another thing. We had a fake up, came down, we're building a double bottom, and I think this is as well going to come back up and do something like that as soon as this gets its footing. So this is what I'm seeing, and this is all predicated on $33.67 holding for Tether. And if it does, this is all culminating for a big collapse in the crypto market. It's just, it is what it is. We have to face it. It's going to happen. With Bitcoin, two things are happening. One, in the 1-hour time frame, we're holding this as support. And in the whole thing, we're just going to stay up here. The 2-hour, we failed it right now in the 2-hour time frame. That's a big thing because the 2-hour, 4-hour is what you're looking for. The 1-hour is last resort hold, and then 30-minute is to try to build a new structure. Right now in the 2-hour time frame, we're at 57,437, but that's where we held. But the problem is we need to hold higher levels. We need to hold 58,213 because that's the 2-hour time frame. We got rejected by that, which means that we could theoretically come back down now that we fulfilled a little down, back up, we rounded it. Now if we fall back down, we're coming down in a swift fashion. My fear is even if we do go up out of this, which we could absolutely do this and then end up here, or not there, 62,004 or 360 area we would end up. But my fear is what's going to happen after this all plays out. The fear is I brought this out into the weekly. And like when you really look at this with Bitcoin, you're talking 20,000 in the weekly is where it's at. And in the daily, we've got 49,000, roughly 417, which has come up a little bit. So 49,990 at this current moment. And then for, we've got 20,000 in the weekly. So I think Bitcoin's coming down, and I really think that it's already shown us its pattern. We built a topping reversal, the Batman top. We do a little rejection point here for the right arm, come down, do it again, and then do it again. I mean, it seems like we've got this built to come back and do something like this. It really does. This is what I'm seeing, and I hope this helps. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new, or if you're returning, because I give you the most unbiased, straight to the point, no bullshit technical analysis.